Hello everyone, welcome to a brand new video, and today we will be taking a look at 5 things Cyberpunk 2077 is doing right. Now before we start, did you know that there is a YouTube glitch that unsubscribes you? Well, not just subscribe, it's free. I am definitely not sarcastic right now. Number 1. New and better vehicles including classes. Now, as you probably don't know, there are 7 different vehicle classes, and not 5, but 7, including hypercars, sports, executive, economy, and heavy duty. Now, if you remember, I previously said 7 classes and not 5, which means that the other 2 are motorcycles and service, such as NCPD's police cars and Delamain taxis. Number 2. Cyberpunk 2077, as you all know, is a third-person RPG set in the future of our world, but in a way more darker setting. When you start the game, you select a certain of 3 life paths, and those being Nomad, Street Kid, and Corporate, or else Corp. Each life path has its pros and cons. If you, for example, choose Street Kid, as I'm going to, each of 3 life paths will determine V's background and story. The reason I chose the life paths is because in most RPGs you can't control your past, but only your future. Customization is a big part of Cyberpunk 2077. Cyberpunk 2077 offers an extensive character creator allowing players to customize skin type, hairstyle, eyes, eyebrows, mouths, jaws, ears, 8 bits of cyberware, as well as no cyberware, scars, tattoos, piercings, teeth, eye makeup, nipples, body scars, penis types, vagina option, and pubic hair. Which means you are going to have a lot of freedom when it comes to customization. In my opinion, it's a great thing that they're doing this because Cyberpunk 2077 is an adult RPG. Kids aren't made to play this. But who knows, we'll see in the future how the game plays out. Number 4, let's talk weapons, one of the most anticipated features of Cyberpunk 2077. Now, like I mentioned previously, on vehicle classes, we actually have something similar when it comes to weapons. The weapon classes. Now correct me down below if I missed any weapon classes. From all of the different weapon classes, we have power weapons, smart weapons, tech weapons, cyberware, and lastly, melee weapons. The reason Cyberpunk is doing this one right is because some of these weapons are specifically designed for Cyberpunk 2077 and never seen before in different RPGs, such as cyberware weapons. It's literally a flippin' sword inside your arm. I've never seen that before. Maybe, who knows. And lastly, number 5, the gorgeous but not as big map. Now, if you ask me, sure, I haven't played the game yet, because it's releasing on December 10th, aka 4 days left until the game's final release. The map isn't as big as a lot of players expected. In fact, it is smaller than the map in The Witcher 3. But let me tell you why this is a good thing. Having a smaller map means smaller load times, especially if you're playing on previous gen consoles or a lower end PC. CD Projekt Red said themselves that there are in fact a lot of buildings, either tall ones or not, and a lot of houses. Every single building and area is in fact accessible in Cyberpunk 2077. And the last thing is that you will learn the map a lot faster. This was my take on 5 things Cyberpunk 2077 is doing right. Don't forget to leave a like rating if you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.